Hello everyone. Alright, I've got what I think is quite a special video planned out today. I picked up a couple of packs of 91 Fleer basketball, and I've got this really old Beckett, December 92. So I've had this Beckett ever since I was 9. Uh, if you go and look through this really is just a big time portal back 30 years ago to what card collecting was like. So I'd figure we'll take a look at this Beckett a little bit. I'll probably do a full video on this magazine at some point. And we'll open up a pack of cards from that time period. I picked these up in my LCS, got them for a very reasonable price, $3 a pack. Honestly, these cellos might have costed somewhere around there, maybe $1.50. I don't know, $2, even back then. So this should be really fun. This will be a Michael Jordan hunt. Not only Michael Jordan. If we flip to the set, these cards are in. We'll be looking for Hall of Famers, Dream Teamers, especially if you think about it. Everybody who played in the original 92 Dream Team will be in this set. Not 92, 93 Fleer. It will be this one right here. So 91, 92 Fleer. Well, the actual original prices on all these cards. We'll just go through this list real quick. First off, Michael Jordan, book for $1, 40 cents to $1. And we'll look for the big rookies out of this set, to be honest. Who else is in this set? So yeah, all the Hall of Famers and a lot of old timers too. Dominique Wilkins, Robert Parrish, Jordan Pippen, Rodman, Isaiah Thomas, Tim Hardaway, Chris Mullin, Magic Johnson. Yeah, just a ton of Hall of Famers. Charles Barkley. Lots of great players from this era. Let's go through the rookie cards, see what kind of rookie cards we'll be able to find. Back in 92, big rookie was Larry Johnson. And that card book for $3.50. And are there any other interesting rookies? Hey, Rick Fox. He's in that rookie class. That's his rookie year. Then anybody else? Ooh, Dikembe Mutombo. And who's Billy Owens? He booked for $2 back in the day. Must have been a high pick. Oh, Steve Smith. All right. There's a few good rookies. Kenny Anderson, John Starks. Anyways, yeah, this will be a pretty fun pack, I think. I'm just going to open one. I think I'll save the other for another rainy day or just to have it sealed. Even these older wax packs, or this is a cello actually, even these packs, I mean, every time we open one, there's one less in the world for there to be out there. So I'll probably take the lesser of the two. I don't necessarily believe in opening vintage stuff. I think it's better just to have the pack preserved as it is versus the value of the cards. But this pack is in pretty rough shape, so we'll go ahead and open up this one. There's even a little hole in the side there just from it rubbing against the corner and the edge for all these years. Or they're coming up on a little over 30 years for the pack. So we'll turn to the page where this price guide is. We'll see how much these cards booked for back in the day. We'll go ahead and open up the pack of cards. Should be pretty fun. Almost like a throwback to collecting 30 years ago. So I have my Beckett price guide. We'll see if we can hit a Michael Jordan. There should be a couple. There should be the base Jordan. There should also be an all-star version. There might be a couple additional Jordan cards in here as well. So for $3, I think this is the cheapest Jordan hunt you can do, sealed. I can't think of anything else that could possibly. Maybe 92 Skybox, this set right here. But other than that, yeah, let's go ahead and see. Do the cello. Should just rip a little differently. And yeah, there's one less 91 cello out there in the world now. See how these cards held up. They look in pretty good shape. We're looking for Michael Jordan out of here. All right, let's get started. All right, Glenn Rice. Won't be a rookie card. Reggie Williams. Alvin Robertson, he was a great guard. Steals leader several years. that, 246, 301 steals. That's almost 4 a game. So yeah, great defensive player. Robertson lived up to his nickname, the Real Steel, by leading the NBA in thefts for the 3rd time in his 7-year career. First team All-Defensive. Is 4th in NBA history with 1,581 career steals, and that's after only 7 seasons. So this guy might be one of the all-time steals leaders. Alvin Robertson. They even had coach cards. Wes Unseld. Is he a Hall of Famer? I think he is a Hall of Famer. Yeah, what a great way to go back into time a little bit. A lot of these guys, they had great careers. Mark Jackson, 5th year. He went on to have great cards. There's our first Dream Teamer right there, Karl Malone, the mailman. He had such a great career, Karl Malone. I think he's 4th or 5th all-time in points, something like that. So there's a Hall of Famer, the mailman, Karl Malone. Bob Hill, Jim Bless, AC Green, one of my favorite players growing up. He had a great career with the Lakers. Hey, there's a David Robinson, not a Dream Teamer, but did have a Hall of Fame career. I think this is his 3rd year card. Yeah, David Robinson. Put that one there too. That's a great pull. A checklist. We got the checklist here, or something close to it. Tom Chambers, he's another great player, great career. Usually averaged around 20 points a game. All right, let's keep on going. Rod Higgins. Drazen Petrovic, he's a great player. He's a Hall of Famer, I think. A very surprising Hall of Famer. He was on his way up to becoming one of the international player. He could have been like a Luka kind of player, but unfortunately he passed away in a car crash very early on in his career. I think right around this time, might have been around 92 or so. But yeah, Drazen Petrovic, he's a Hall of Famer. Kevin McHale, another Hall of Famer. We're pulling some great cards out of here. There's plenty of Hall of Famers in here. Isaiah Thomas, Hall of Famer. Harvey Grant. Rick Smits, he had a very long career for the Pacers as their center into the late 90s, if I recall. Him playing with Reggie Miller for all those years. Eric Lechner, Buck Johnson, Ed Pitteke, Ken Norman. Yeah, there's a Will Perdue, big part of that Bulls team in the mid-90s. It's funny, the centers aren't very recognizable for the Chicago Bulls. It's always Pippen, Jordan, Kukoc, Rodman, B.J. Armstrong. Probably missing a few there. There's a John Stockton League Leaders, another Hall of Famer. One of the greatest duos of all time, John Stockton, how many assists he gave to Karl Malone. One of the all-time leaders in points and one of the all-time leaders in assists. So, what a great pair there, Stockton and Karl Malone. Mark Eaton, another great defensive player. How many blocks this dude had? 456 blocks in his rookie year. That's over 5 a game. That's crazy. Yeah, one of the great defensive centers. So it's his 2,780 block shots, ranked 2nd on the NBA all-time list. Don't think these block records are very easily broken, especially in this era of basketball where it's all about scoring, not too whole lot of defense in this era of basketball. There's a Spud Webb rookie card. Not a rookie card. There's a Spud Webb card. His rookie card is the same year as Jordan. And honestly, when the 86-87 set came out, he was the most valuable rookie in the set. Spud Webb also won a dunk contest, so go look that up. That is pretty amazing. This dude is 5'7", right? 5'7". Won a dunk contest. What a great athlete. Craig Elo. Dudley. Oh, Sean Kemp. That's what I'm talking about. This guy is one of the greatest athletes of all time. I think the best comparison to him would be Zion Williamson, except Sean Kemp actually had a great career. So he is not a Hall of Famer, which is surprising, but Sean Kemp had such a great career. His nickname, the Rain Man. He's got such. Go look at this guy's dunk highlight reel. It's amazing. Just keep on pulling some great players out of here. Great players that are forgotten by today's standards. A lot of younger folks don't really know the names of these guys or how influential they were on basketball in this era. But yeah, some great players here. Purvis Ellison, a pretty decent career. He's I think a first pick in the '88 draft, '89 draft, first round, first pick, '89 draft. This card probably books for a few dollars at this point. I found Michael Jordan, but we'll keep on looking. Rex Chapman. Hey, Clyde the Glide. That is a great card. Clyde Drexler. I don't think he ever won a championship. But Clyde Drexler is one of the greatest players of all time. One of the greatest guards. I'd say just as beloved as Dame Lillard there in Portland. Great player. Great career. And a dream teamer. D. Brown. Kevin Johnson. He might have been one of the greatest guards at this time period. Between 1990 to about 93, Kevin Johnson was a great player. 20 points a game, over 10 assists a game. Yeah, what a great player. Very underrated. Not too many folks know about Kevin Johnson, but one of the best during this time period. And oh yeah, Eddie Johnson too. There's another great supersonic. But Eddie Johnson had a great career as well. Former sixth man of the year. Great player. And Dale Ellis. All right, so that was fun. 91-92 Fleer. I think we pulled some great cards out of here. We did not find a Michael Jordan, but let's see what these cards booked for back in the day. Kevin McHale, 8 cents. Let's see who else we got. Kevin Johnson, 15 cents. Clyde Drexler, a 20-cent card. Sean Kemp. Kemp wasn't very good until the mid-90s, so this card might not even be on this list, but hey, Sean Kemp booked for 50 cents back in the day. Then an Isaiah Thomas, part of that Detroit Pistons team, the Bad Boys. That's a 12-cent card. Drazen Petrovic. How is Drazen Petrovic worth more than Isaiah Thomas at this point? Because his year did not come until after, so 92. You know what? This is a 92 Beckett. I take that back. Drazen Petrovic, 12 cents. Karl Malone. Yeah, as a mailman, only a 15-cent card. John Stockton. And a David Robinson. This might be my favorite card. It's David Robinson. The Admiral is one of my favorite players of all time. So, hey, a 60-cent card. I think the folks back in 92 agreed with me. This is probably the most valuable card we pulled. So, yeah, this was fun. This was awesome for $3. This is what it was like to collect cards back in the day. As you can see, there are only 2 or 3 releases per year. There were no other sets. Manufacturer like Fleer only made Fleer. I take that back because they also made No, Skybox was still their own thing back then too. They weren't Fleer Skybox. At some point, I think around 95 or 96, Fleer bought Skybox or something, or the other way around, they became Fleer Skybox. And then, did they make hoops? No, Skybox made hoops. But 91, 92, only how many releases? One. Oh, we didn't get a Rookie Sensations insert. Random. This is random inserts in cello packs. They're probably like 1 in 6 or something like that. So, no Kendall Gill. That would have booked for $9 back in the day. No Derek Coleman. No D Brown. But what's amazing is how few sets there were back in the day. 91, 92 Fleer. 91, 92 Hoops. That's 2. I'm going to say there were 5 for that year. Skybox. Upper Deck. That's it. I don't think Hoops made it, or I don't think Topps made basketball cards until the next season, which would have been 92, 93. This is Shaquille O'Neal's year, so yeah, this is fun. I'll do a full video on this Beckett at some point. We'll flip through the entire thing and just kind of maybe read some of the articles, but thanks for checking out this Fleer Cello with me. This is just fun to kind of go back, and this might have been one of the first things I ever opened as a kid. I might have been 8 or 9 years old at the time, so I do remember these cards distinctly, and it was fun to open up a giant cello of this stuff, which might have costed $3 back in the day. So as always, thanks for watching.